Hey guys, EBPMAN here. A few weeks ago we did a review or preview of cases that you could look at for your S8 or S8 Plus. Well, this week all of you are getting your phone, and if you haven't gotten it yet, we hope you get it today. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a fit test and a wireless charging test with all the cases that we have. There's over 20 cases that we'll be evaluating, making sure we can wirelessly charge and that everything aligns nicely. Let's go ahead and get to it. So first up is going to be the hard drive case, and this is a case by VRS Design, and we're going to start pretty much going through all the VRS cases. Nice fit. You'll notice that the camera as well as the fingerprint sensor is well protected. You'll notice here that there is raised protection going all the way around. I actually have a case-friendly screen protector, glass screen protector that you saw me review. It's kind of got a lot of fingerprints on that, so I apologize for that, but you can see that it aligns nicely and it's not impaired at all. Cutouts, everything aligns nicely. Speaker grill as well. And you also have another pinhole mic there. Volume rocker, everything looks and functions well. Bixby button and power button is great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to test the wireless charging and make sure that it lights up, and you can see it does. Next up is our High Pro Shield. Again, really nice finish in the back. Has that polycarbonate frame going all the way around. Good fingerprint, or actually camera and fingerprint sensor protection there with your flash. You'll notice good glass protection. So it's raised on each side, which means when you rest it, you're not going to have problems with your screen. Nice controls here, and you'll notice how they're raised. And you can see that the pinhole mic, and on the bottom here, all your cutouts align. So let's do our test for the wireless charging. Wireless charging works as well. Next up is our crystal mix. So this is a clear case, has a kind of hard TPU material on the sides. It is a clear case, so it's going to allow you to showcase the color of your phone. Now remember, on my unboxing I highlighted the fact that the only part of the phone that's going to showcase your color, if you go with silver, if you go with black, or you go that orchid gray, is the back. So this is going to allow you to see that. I have some of the plastic still on it, but it will be clear and it will show everything that's going on with your case. Now, just like with the other case, you have some really nice screen protection going on each side. Nice gripping. You have your volume rocker, and your Bixby button is really easy to access. You can see that right there. So they stand out. On this side, you also have your power button, not a problem there. You have the back, also nice recess for your camera and fingerprint sensor. All your ports nicely aligned on top, on the bottom. And as always, we'll do the fingerprint or the actual charging test, and it charges without a problem. Now next up is our dandy layer case. Again, really nice wallet case for those of you who are looking for a wallet case. Notice that everything aligns nicely, everything is protected. Ports are easy to access. Pinhole mic is aligned. When you open it up, you'll see that everything fits in really well. And if I put it to charge, you'll notice that it will also charge. There you go. Now next up, for the S8, we have the crystal bumper, and again, what we see here is clear TPU type case. All of the controls here on the side are very well exposed so that you can press them easily. You do have some nice screen protection, so you can see how much material goes above your screen. Nice cutouts as well on both sides. You'll notice that it does showcase, again, the color of your phone, and then gives your fingerprint sensor as well as your camera good protection. So let's go ahead and test our wireless charging, and you can see it charges. Now next we have the damned folder, and this one's not going to wirelessly charge, and that's because of the storage area. So as we open this up, this is the area that you'd be able to store credit cards and driver's license, and then it closes up nicely like this. You'll notice it has great camera protection, and also it's at an angle, so you're not going to have backflash. Nice controls. They did not sacrifice in screen protection, so you can see how it's raised on each side. Everything is nicely aligned. Controls work well. Ports are nicely open and generous, so you don't have to take off the case. The only thing is that you'll not be able to use this when using Samsung Pay, and also a wireless charger. Now next up is the Simply Mod, and again, nice leather back as we saw when we first looked at it. Polycarbonate material around. really gives some really nice protection because you do still have the bumper protection. You do have some screen protection here, even though this is a low profile case. I have a tempered glass screen protector and it's not impaired or bothered whatsoever. Access to your controls here and they're still protected, so you can see that the case goes above it. Camera is also well protected, cutout for pinhole. Cutouts on the bottom are generous and spacious enough so you'll have no problems. And let's do our wireless test. And it's charging. Now next up is the Damo Glide, and this one has a little folder that opens up on the side. You can put a driver's license, credit card, you can put some cash here. Notice great screen protection for your camera lens, and then also for your fingerprint sensor, and it has that kind of angle so you shouldn't get any backflash. On the bottom, all the cutouts are there. Pinhole mic, controls here on the side are fine, and this one surprisingly does charge. So thumbs up on this one if you want a thick case with storage. Hard drop case from VRS. Polycarbonate back combined with TPU material, good bumper protection. Great protection again for your camera, but it's a little bit thinner. You do have generous cutouts again. Pinhole mic, no issue there. Nice controls as we saw before. You do have some good screen protection as well because you can see that lip right there that's protecting your phone. And then if we put it on the charger, it also charges. Next up is the Unicorn Beetle. Great protection on all sides. Cutouts are well aligned and you can see access there. Buttons are all responsive. Good screen protection. This is a two-part case, so you have the actual screen itself. I have a glass screen protector. Just like the other cases, we're seeing that the bottom is actually pressing against the glass itself, and the top, that's not the case. Pinhole mic here works well. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to try the actual wireless charging. So we'll go ahead and put it in the charger. Let's make sure it's resting on that. And it's charging. Now the last case in our review was the UMaker one. If you recall in the video, this is the one that has the kickstand, two-part case, very similar to what we've seen from iBlazin and also what we've seen from Unicorn Beetle. Now, the one thing about this one, I don't recommend this case if you're going to be having a glass screen protector, and it has to do with this thing here. The way this is cut out, it just doesn't jive well with the glass that you have on top. So notice how the glass is cut here. I found that when it was on the actual screen, at times it would lift the screen protector in the corner. It's just because it's not just higher and it's not just consistently cut across, you may not want to look at a case like this specific case and for that use. If you are using a film screen protector, no issues. If you're not using any screen protector, which I don't advise, it will work as well. The wireless charging does work as well. Now next up for my Pulse, the wallet cases, really nice looking case. Everything aligns nicely. You can see all the ports are spot on. TPU type inside. We'll put it on the charger and we'll see if it charges. And it charges as well. Another case for my Pulse, good looking case as well, two-tone, camera area protected, charging ports all accessible, pinhole mic. Let's see if it charges. And it charges. Here we go with our wallet case. Everything looks here nicely. Everything aligns. TPU type protector. Put it to charge. It charges. Another wallet case. All the cutouts are nicely aligned and generous. Same with the top. Same with the sides. You notice on the camera side, good protection as well. Put it to charge. And it too charges. Now this is the Spigen Tough Armor. Spigen makes some really nice high quality products as well. Decent amount of screen protection. You do have some nice bumper action going on each side. No issue with the screen protector either, so that worked out well. It's not bumping up anywhere. You have your power button, volume rocker, Bixby button. You have good depth right here for your camera and your fingerprint sensor. And what I find now that I have, anytime you're using one of these cases, I think it's now easier to find your fingerprint sensor because you could just start here, bring it over. Before it was a little bit harder because this is so flush, so having it there now makes it a lot easier. On the top you have that pinhole mic. On the bottom you have the right cutouts. So let's go ahead and now test and see if this thing will charge on the wireless charger. I have a feeling that it will. There it goes. So next up is this other case, and this is from Unicorn Beetle, another Unicorn Beetle. Nice looking case. This one we didn't review in the initial mix because it wasn't available yet, and it just came in. I like the way it looks. It has, again, that TPU carbon, the really hard plastic bag that we see. Has great bumper protection. You can see how it bumps out on each side. Still keeping your phone relatively thin. Has all the appropriate cutouts. Has pinhole up in front. Has your volume or your power button here. Volume rocker, Bixby button. Nice protection, and it's also an angle for back flash when it comes to your camera sensor, flash, and again fingerprint sensor. Has these rivets here that kind of give it a really cool look in the back. Now this is a black version of the S8 Plus. Again, it's frosted, so I don't think that the color of your phone is going to show through, but it's a good looking case, as you can see there and there. Once again, you have some decent screen protection here as it does go up, and still is easy to hold. Let's go ahead and see if it charges. And it does. So this concludes our testing, wireless testing, fit test for all the cases that you saw, over 20 cases that we reviewed. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment area below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.